Hi, my name is Mike, and I'm a library specialist at the West Regional Library in Plantation, Florida. Today, I'm recommending a book titled Dead at Daybreak by Deon Meyer. Mr. Meyer was born and raised in South Africa during the apartheid era and wrote this book in Afrikaans, a Dutch-derived language spoken there. It was translated by Madeleine van Bijon and published in English in the year 2000. It's an emotional thriller about a broken man, Zatopek Van Heerden, a former police officer with connections to the world of soldiers and mercenary fighters from South Africa's battle for independence. The story is told in two narratives in alternating chapters. The first is an investigation and crime-solving narrative. The story focuses on finding a will written by Johannes Jacobus Schmidt, a man who was violently killed almost 10 years earlier in a robbery at his house. According to his live-in partner, Wilna van As, Schmidt's will, in which he left his entire estate to her, was in a large walk-in safe that was ransacked when Johannes was murdered. Because they were not married, if the will cannot be found, within 10 years of Schmidt's death, his business and properties in which Wilna was a partner will go entirely to the state. When the story opens, there was a week to go, 7 days before the 10-year deadline. All previous attempts by the police to track down the killer or killers have failed. So as a last-ditch effort, Wilna's lawyer, Hope Benneke, decides to hire an investigator. This is where Van Heerden comes in. The second narrative is told in flashbacks. Ex-policeman, ex-academic criminologist, currently a damaged, hard-drinking, hot-tempered loner, Zat Van Heerden likes to cook and listens to Mozart in order to keep his demons away. But what are those demons and where did they come from? This is a narrative of Van Heerden's memories of his own life, leading up to the bitter experience that changed everything for him. With this bitterness, this harsh self-loathing, which exerts such an overwhelming influence on his life, how can he possibly focus on finding the stolen will or solve the murder? And a man who has reached rock bottom, can he find there might possibly still be a chance for him? Hope? The two stories merge to tell the story of Zatopek Van Heerden. Noted book reviewer Lynn Harvey, writing for Eurocrime, said, "With Dead at Daybreak, Deon Meyer has built an impressive and gripping book, a double helping of suspense, whose strong echoes of American hard-boiled private eye fiction carry open references to Sam Spade and to The Postman Always Rings Twice." As I said earlier, I highly recommend this book, Dead at Daybreak. It's available here in the Broward County Library System in hardback, Kindle, EPUB, and MP3 audio.